Here in Seattle, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starter, Logan Gilbert.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
On to France, 1 up, 1 down. So they've decided against challenge. Next to hit, Elly De La Cruz. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
The Reds signed Elly in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Elly's entire career.
So a man aboard. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike.
No ball.
Go to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Next one in the dirt.
You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Elly was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
Polanco snags it. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Hawaii to kick the pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That's to third and foul ball. Rodriguez, 23 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. 1 down, base is empty.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes. He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
That to right. Fraley getting an angle on it. And he makes the catch. And that will end the... All set for the start of the inning. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Haniger sizing it up. And there's one away. Jonathan India at the plate. In the dirt, ball 1. And a foul ball. And he deals. Out towards right center field. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. There's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
And now Christian Encarnacion Strand. India off of first with 2 away. And that is cut on and missed. And the count even 1-1. Hard hit left side. They get the force, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. That one fouled off. Second inning here, no score.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
And here it comes. Runner on the go. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now the first. Baseman Ty France. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Runner at second here, one gone. And another ball. Green, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Wouldn't chase that time.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And the right-hander deals 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. That one not close. 1-0. Now a fly ball to right center. Benson on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Goes to third. In there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. Now batting Mitch Haniger. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
1 strike.
That clips the corner.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber. Got him. Huge strikeout there. New inning getting started. Here's some real power at the plate. Tyler Stevenson. And there's a foul ball. That one missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. And the curveball struck him out. Next for Cincinnati, Will Benson. That smash towards center. 2 up, 2 down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Matt McClain. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Top of the 3rd, no score. That one the other way, Polanco. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that'll do it. So no runs. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Josh Rojas.
The third baseman.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
One strike.
And now 2-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Steer in position, makes the grab, one away. So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. J.P. Crawford on the ground. Tosses to first. That's out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Runner on the go. And a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a run. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over, nobody getting loose out in the pen, so a little consultation. 2 outs.
1-1.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And down on strikes. They limit the damage here. 1 run. On to the 4th. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. The wind of the pitch. That's towards center. Rodriguez settles under it. And there's 1 down. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Candelario, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Just missed.
It's a good
1
take.
ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips into dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. On a line out towards center. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's going to be Jake Fraley. Foul ball there. That's a laser base hit. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And on second, 2 down.
Ball.
That one way inside. Back up the, oh, that got him. And they get the out after the ricochet. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Back in Seattle, now at the plate, Cal Raleigh. Here comes the pitch. In the air, left side. Settles under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Fouled off left side. Righty to the plate.
Ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
In the air to left center. Steer drifts towards it, and that quickly 2 away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped. Back there. Out of here. That one felt good, and they jump out front. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Now here is Mitch Haniger. That one pushed foul. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Two down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball. And a pitch. And that one pulled foul.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. He's in there. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy? At the plate, Will Benson. Going wide. Drops a bunt down the first base side, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Throw over to first. Dives back out.
Man, you're feeling so good. You just got the knock. You're on base, and then right away you get picked off. That's just a tough one to swallow, especially after leading off an inning with a single.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. And another ball. And now 2-2. This one lifted in the air, left field, puts it away for the out. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Matt McClain. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Strike one. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly what the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Ripped towards third. Gets it to first.
He's out.
And that is that. No runs, one hit, no error. Back at T-Mobile Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here is Josh Rojas. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And a swing and a miss.
Feel like a changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And the pitch. Swings through that one for strike two.
1-2.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and that one handled over to first.
Out.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Number 3.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Here's something cool, Boo. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdom, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoy playing here.
Fought off foul. Righty delivers. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets all set for the top of the sixth. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss, strike one.
You know, this guy's great. Speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Out to short. On the run, throw to first. No. On target, he got him. Nice play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. First pitch swinging.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Pitch is in the dirt, and 1-1. And that's in the dirt. That one misses. And that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Line drive. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That one finds the zone. 1-2. And another ball. It misses. It's a strikeout. So they go quietly there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the Reds 1. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Jorge. Bronco.
The second baseman.
The pitch.
Bronco.
In the air, left field, down the line. Makes his way towards it. Won't get to this one. It drops back. Foul. And the pitch. That missed by a lot. Ball one. Out to short. Fires over to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Mitch Garver up to hit here. 1 for 2. Swings through that one. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that squirts through. So a man aboard now with one away. Now it's going to be Cal Raleigh. Here goes the runner. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Ow!
Now, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
Chopped out towards short. On to first. That's out number 3. Top of inning number 7. And here is Jonathan India. Gilbert back to work. Bounce to third. And it gets by him. And that puts the tying run on base.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits.
And here comes Scott. Ryan Stanek gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The pitch. And ball one. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Fastball almost got him there. And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Right-handed reliever, and that's ball 4.
First base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
First and second, no outs. And here is Christian Encarnacion Strand. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ground ball could be 2. To second, there's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Stevenson. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. And there's a ball. The tying run is 90 feet away. There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
just missed.
3-1.
Will Benson up next for the Reds. And the righty deals.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Back to work. 3-2 now. And there's ball 4.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water. Trying to protect this lead.
Benson in the box, lays off for ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And another ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Yep.
Swings and misses.
2 balls.
And it's 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone. The stadium gets really locked in.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Gregory Santos.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
McClain in the box now, takes strike 1. And that skips in the dirt. Popped in the air, left field. Rayleigh grabs it on the run. So 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. 0-1 now. Out to short, De La Cruz. The throw to first.
He's out.
And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Swung on, belted. Benson raging back towards the wall. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 3-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Haniger now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. Solo blast adds to the Seattle lead. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball. We go to the 8th, and now Ellie De La Cruz. The line to kick the pitch. Just missed.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Next pitch misses way outside.
No.
Just missed. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
The throw, tag, and he's out.
Very questionable steal attempt right there. You're down by 2 runs. Time runs at the plate. Your run is so important. You have to be smarter than that. They can't be playing around in this situation. Trust the guy at the plate with 1 swing to tie it up. That right there could be very costly.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Into center. Touches down. That's a hit. Around first, heading for 2. Hung up in a rundown now. And he's there with a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it.
Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 8th. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. The right-hander back to work. Left field, Steer under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. And that's down and away. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-1. A wind in the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to.
Oh, diving stop from his backside. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0. And another ball.
2-1.
Next one misses. And that's ball 3. Kicks and fires. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Garver stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Polanco off of first with 2 away. And that's downstairs and outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
3 balls, no strikes.
That's in there, and it's 3-1.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third. In there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Raleigh in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 1. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Stays alive. The 2-2 now. Next offering misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Ty France will hit next. Now the Reds manager. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Emilio Pagan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
In the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Bases loaded. 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Back there. And grand slam. That's worth the price of admission. It's 7-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
2 outs. Ground ball right side. McLean sends it to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get enough. Back in Seattle, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Raley calls it in, and there's 1 away. Next for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. That one almost got him.
They can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. That one down the line, and it finds its way through for a hit. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Will Benson. Ball 1, no strikes. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take this one in a blowout. And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
This afternoon, first for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, they left.
Okay. To go.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 2 hitters will go head-to-head in a winner-take-all matchup. Each contestant will have 4 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits 2 home runs 440 feet or further, they will earn an additional 30 seconds of bonus time. The player who hits the most home runs. Let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. John, that's his first home run. That one is John, his second home run. That one, John, into the second deck. That one is John. And he's earned 30 seconds of bonus time. That is now 5 in a row. 6 consecutive home runs. 3 minutes to go. Make it 7 in a row now. To the Dog fans, that's now 8 in a row. That's 9 straight home runs. into the visiting bullpen. And up over the street. Two minutes remaining. Another home run. Out of here. He's 13th home run. Another home run. Just 1 minute remaining. That's a home run. 30 seconds left. Oh, that's a monster home run. There's number 18. He's putting on a 20. And no time remaining, that will do it. He ends the round with 23 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that holds up. That's gone into the bullpen. That's gone over the deep part of the wall. That one is gone. He now has bonus time. 5 straight home runs. 6 consecutive home runs. 3 minutes to go. No question about that one. Let's go. Home run number 8. Hat trick. 3 in a row. Second death. One out of here. He's 13th home run. That's 3 in a row now. Out of here. That's his 50th home run. Just 1 minute remaining. Consecutive home run. Make it double with a throwdown. Another home run. Now hitting, number 25, Mark McGuire. That's his first home run. 30 seconds left. second home run. There it is, his third home run. Now hitting in the tiebreaker, Brett Thomas. Another home run. That's 3 in a row now. 30 seconds left. Number 4 in a row. Ladies and gentlemen.